Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
What is good, everyone? What is good? It's your boy bonthagreat, man, coming to you with some of my gameplay that I did last night when I beat goddamn three-headed wolf. I didn't think I was gonna beat that man, but I beat it. I ain't trying to goddamn be going down extra steps, whatever. You can cheat, and you can cheat with your editing. Fucking dude. But anyway, right here, we beat this dude back in. Got 2 raiders, and we got a mage. A battle mage at that. So, what I did was, right, I just went on ahead and said, fuck getting the power-ups. I just leveled myself up. So, when you play an Elden Ring, Nightreign, or whatnot, you literally have to work on trying to upgrade yourself. Or whatnot, because if you don't try to upgrade yourself and you just try to go to like little buffs or whatever, that's cool and all, but you need that health bar. You need that health bar, that FP bar, and that stamina bar. You need to elongate that shit, because if you don't do that shit, you gonna fuck yourself towards the end, in which I didn't really think that we was gonna do it, but we did it, and I was surprised. And so these little shrines right here, for anyone that's wondering about these little shrines, go to those shrines. And get the little America's flag so you can boost your flag. So if you look in the top left corner, I have 5. I got 5. And I'm level 6. You know what I'm saying? So by that way, you know what I'm saying, you'll be able to heal more and put yourself out there more. What you got? What you got? What you got? Goddamn Jado, what you got? And see these little dudes right here, we just gonna beat the shit out there and just get these goddamn ruins. And so, like how this dude right here is pointing out stuff, like that right there, I really needed that. Or whatnot. You have to have a decent fucking... We're in the first couple minutes, I'm not going to cuss. Because I found out with YouTube, if you be cussing in the beginning of your video or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, it'll put your stuff in the dump. Now, Elden Ring do have so all FromSoft games have co-op, right? It's just not the co-op that we're used to. We're used to pretty much playing a multiplayer game, starting off with your friends from the beginning. But in FromSoft games, you have to actually summon them and you be able to fight in certain areas when it leads up to a boss. Sour Cream God, what is good? Remain, what is good, man? What is good? So that's how the typical formula for FromSoft games is, right? To where you pretty much summon a friend or whatever the case may be, then you go fight the enemies, you go fight the big boss or whatever. But in Elden Ring, Nightreign, you start off with 3 or you do a solo mission. Because they don't have duos. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't have duos. They only got, you go by yourself and you got 3 or whatever the case may be. And yeah, you just pretty much, you know what I'm saying, you gotta, it's a survival fighting game. Pretty much. You have to literally survive throughout the nights. That's all it is. Because I mean, if you don't prepare and survive, it's just like most survival games, or whatever the case may be. You have to build yourself up to where, you know what I'm saying, you're able to withstand a lot of damage and put out a lot of damage. And it depends on your allies with you to box. No, this is a whole new game. It's not the expansion. This is a whole new game. And that's the reason why it's only $49.99. It's not the It's not an expansion of Elden Ring. It's pretty much a spin-off. So put this in perspective, right? From the first Elden Ring, you beat the game. You are the Elden Lord, or whatever the case may be. But there is still enemies around, or whatever the case may be. You might have beaten, you know what I'm saying, the Elden Beast and Radagon America and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you still have enemies around. They still have the Night Lords. You still got the mini bosses. And you got the big boss. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think in this world, you still have all of those around. It's not just, oh, I became an Elden Lord, there is peace. No, because if you look at the lore behind Elden Ring or whatnot, there is still possible threats out there, and it's still stuff that has not been explained, at least to us. Because if you ask me, Elden Ring need at least 2 more DLCs. Because you still got Godwin out there, or whatnot. That's a little fish looking dude, or whatever the case may be. And you still got some more dragons that you need to tamper with, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Definitely if you go into the DLC of Elden Ring, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's added on lore to, you know what I'm saying, to the already existing Elden Ring story. What's good, Savage? What is good? And then you also got to think about it also when it comes to, nah, you good, dog, you good. When it comes to the other games, like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, Bloodborne, it's slightly a connection between all of them, or whatever the case may be. But you know what I'm saying? It's just there. You just got to use your imagination. They're not gonna really tell you. You just have to put stuff into play. What's good, damn Sam? What is good? How are you doing? You got to put stuff into play on, you know what I'm saying, on your creativity of your mind, how far you can think as a person to put everything together. But anyway, and so when you defeat these bosses, you literally have weapons you can choose from. So see, I mostly go for, when I play with the Raider, I mostly go for the big weapons or whatnot. But this sword, this great sword right here was really strong as hell. Titan, what is good? What is good? How you doing? Y'all have a seat, man. Y'all have a seat. And y'all go on this journey with me while I was playing yesterday and beat this goddamn boss. Chilling, man. Just over here chilling. Just trying to pass some knowledge around about Elden Ring, Nightreign. And you don't have no fall damage. No fall damage. I know that surprised a lot of people. It surprised myself also. Just jumping off of cliffs and not dying. Look at that long dive right there. Did that long dive. Yo, Jazz, what is good? What is good? Damn Sam, you tired? I'm sorry. I am sorry. Yeah, man. Happy Thursday to you too. You see, we beat the shit out of that goddamn hippo. Beat the shit out of that hippo. And so, like I say, it's just you have to be patient. You really, Jessica, what is good? You really have to be patient in Elden Ring. So that's why I don't understand why a lot of people is calling this game garbage. It's just that a lot of people wanted it to be Elden Ring 2. It's not Elden Ring 2. It's Elden Ring Nightreign. It's a spin-off. It's a survival fucking game. A survival game to get yourself to your strongest so you can go beat the Night Lord. So you can go beat the Night Lord. And I just don't understand why people don't get the concept of that. Because to me, this is a great game. It's harder. To me, it's harder than base main game Elden Ring. Because you have to rely on your teammates. You worked out a little bit extra. Oh, you talking about Sid work out a little bit extra. But yeah, it's harder than the actual Elden Ring. Because you got two other people, right? Y'all have to be on par with one another. Cause you see how my team is just running? And so let me explain this right here too. I'm gonna pause this. So if you look at the weapons I have, right? Every weapon you get, it has an Ash of War. This is the Ash of War that comes on this weapon. Now they come up as random, right? They come up random. And you know what I'm saying? You just have to work with what you got. See, like these little fists right here. The Scarred Starfist. They got the Grand Sound, which is pretty much when you leap up in the air and you sit down on the motherfucker very, very hard. That's literally what you do. You're going to sit on the motherfucker really hard. Or whatever, right? And if you pay attention to the bottom, this is all my attributes that I have to buff myself. So what you want to do is, right, you want to pick up weapons. You got 6 slots. You got 3 for your right hand, and you got 3 for your left hand. You can either put shields right here, whatever you want to put. It doesn't matter. To me, I don't like to use shields, so I'm going to put weapons in all 6 of them. You know, so by that way I can get these buffs right here. You got to look at these buffs. You can't get too many of them because it's only 6 slots. It's only 6 slots and you only have 6 weapons. Or whatever the case may be. Now you can switch out and use the different weapons of your liking. But I would suggest you go with your strongest weapon. And if you want to do dual wield weapons, make sure you get weapons that are like weapons so you can do the actual combo instead of you just be swinging with the left hand or swinging with the right hand or whatnot. And then you also want to get your charms and throw your charms on there also. And this is another key factor that a lot of people fail to actually put in their inventory is you got these little spots right here. You got 4 slots. Now you can go talk to the merchant to give you an additional slot so you can have 5 pieces of 5 items. But instead of having multiple items, I would rather just either level myself up or buy something that's useful that I can put in these slots or whatnot. So if you don't know the pawns, the shrimp, that gives you like damage negation, right? These little yellow warming gems, that heals. You throw those on the ground and it heals you. You know what I'm saying? So it heals you and nearby enemies. And the flesh that you get, which look like a rib, that right there boosts your strength or whatnot. All right, so let's move along. Elden Ring University. That's what we doing right now. It's to educate people on Elden Ring. You know what I'm saying? Nightreign. And you do have a little map. You like I say in every game. Look at your map. Look at your map. Hold on. I gotta make sure y'all hear me. Look at your map. Look at your map. It's everything on there. It tells you everything you need to know about the area. Alright, moving on. Let me shrink myself again. Don't make me get gigantic again because you ain't gonna like it. Hold on, I'm still a little too big. Let me smallen myself. And Jessica, don't you come in here correcting my verbiage. Because I know I said smallen. But anyway, so like I say, if you got teammates, yeah, think about it as solo leveling. You shut your ass up, Jado. You shut your ass up. But now, think of it like how they doing solo leveling, right? Motherfucker just boosting itself up. You know what I'm saying? So you can become strong. Same concept. And I know you do. I know a lot of people do that shit in all From South games too, where they go farming. Well, this you can't farm because you don't have enough time to farm, or whatever the case may be. Because just like all the other, like Fortnite, Call of Duty, Animal Rivalry, or whatever the case may be, you got a cloud, which like that right there. See, look at good timing. Fire cloud. You see how my health is depleting at the top. Got a fire cloud that burns everything, but it don't burn the freaking enemies though. It don't burn the enemies. And see, I went over here trying to be a good teammate and help my teammate out, while our other teammate, Katla, which is the other raider, is over there doing what they supposed to do, but I had to come back and help out Mr. Cream. Mr. Cream, if you out there, I came to help you. I wasn't gonna leave you behind. Now I gotta beat your back in. So that's another thing people are confused about. You have to get your back beat in, people. I don't know why this thing's doing that. It's like it be on sync and then it start echoing. But you gotta get your back beat in, right? You got to get your back beat in, get them back shots, so you can get healed, so you can get revived. That's how they revive. A lot of people have not seen that, to where you get your back beat in to get revived. And me personally, that's something new to me. I've never seen that in any other game, to where you get your back beat in to get revived. I know I said get your back beat in. I just want people to understand that concept of what's going on with that, on what you got to do to revive your teammate. Only on the game. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. Only on the game. Because you know people fucking freaking weird. Ooh, it's gonna be kind of. Anyway, people are freaking weirdos, man. They are weirdos. And so, like I said, I was a good teammate. I helped my teammate, and both of us went down. And so, honestly, this is the reason why I did not feel that we was going to win. Because when you got a teammate that's doing what they want to do, and you're trying to do the right thing to help them out, it kind of like goes against everything. You be like, it's like I lost hope and faith, but I did not quit. Because I hate when you play in a game like this where you're reliant on one another and people quit. I do not like that. If you're going to quit, you get your ass out of here and go play something else. Said with the goddamn clip. And then if you do go down, go back and get your ruins. Go back and get your ruins and run out of there just like how I'm doing right here. Find the nearest grace point. Only thing you got to do, you don't even have to actually interact with the grace point. Only thing you have to do is just literally run by. You see how that gold glow came around? That's all you got to do. That's all you got. You just got to run by it, and it's going to automatically pump you all the way up. So Mr. Cream is still trying to get his ruins. So now I'm back in the fight with Katla. You know what I'm saying? We over here boxing. And so these little dudes right here, they so damn annoying. But you know what though? I will say this. They do give you hints on the boss you're going to fight or whatnot with the enemies when you get to the little ring or whatever. They give you little hints on what you're going to fight or whatnot if you play. Yo, what is good? The Corey Show. Hey. So Corey, he's new to my channel, but he does stream as well, right? And I met him through the little DreamCon Discord that he created. So if you go into DreamCon next year, in which I already know a lot of us are, or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Link up with Corey, man, so we can, like how he said in one of his videos, he trying to go 700 deep. He trying to go 700 goddamn deep up into DreamCon, man. We all get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? We pull this content. We whoop their tail. You know what I'm saying? With all this content and this coming together as a goddamn team. But so now we get to, like I said, look at your map. So if I got the map up right here, right? You see that I'm running inside of the circle. Like I say, you get your tail over there, and you goddamn do what you have to do, because that circle gonna close in to be very fucking freaking small. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Twitch. I'm working on it, Twitch. I know when it's going on YouTube, I'm working on my profanity as well, YouTube. So when you see this, please let it go through. Stop playing with me. But anyway, so you see we moving. So in this game, it's like you have to constantly move. You're not just sitting there trying to figure out. You have to think. You got to think quick. Move. Pin a point. Move. Just like if you look at the top, where the little map, the little directional map at the top. Goddamn, we already got a plan on where we going. So you have to move. Even though we're not talking to each other, but the communication between us three is fucking high peaked. Yeah, shit, half of them was off in there, man. Hey, man, I spaz out like a mug, man. I'm gonna drop that clip too. I just been doing other little work, little homework and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, for a lot of people that don't know, I am going to school for computer science with a minor in game development. So, Jessica, you be quiet, god dang it. But I do appreciate you and your services. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. But now, I'm trying to be a game creator myself. That's what it is. That's why I'm giving critiques on games. That's why I'm explaining games from my point of view, not just from me playing the games, but from what I've also learned while in school. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so like I was saying earlier, if you look at the enemies, if you look at the actual enemies, it will show, they pretty much will show you what type of enemies you're going to face. Right? So with these enemies right here, you know what I'm saying? I don't think y'all know, but since I've been playing Elden Ring a lot, I had over 1,200 hours in the original Elden Ring, and so you get like little minions like that, you know you're going to fight against. The tree sentinel. If you get those troll-looking ogres that got the horns coming out their back, the abomination-like creatures that look like Morgots or Moog, you know you finna get ready to fight the field open. You know what I'm saying? That's just something, you know, some knowledge to put out in your bag. Yeah, hey, go ahead and get started on it. It's gonna whoop your ass though. I'm gonna tell you that now. If you ain't got a firm-based team, they gonna beat you. They gonna beat you. You gonna be pissed. But like I said, you gotta also make sure that you got the right weapons, gear, and equipment. You know what I'm saying, to do what you need to do. Cause we literally just ran through the tree sentinel and the cavalryman. We ran through them. While he's trying to heal, I'm just gonna keep beating his back end. Another thing y'all also need to look at too though, your stamina. I don't give a damn how long your stamina bar is in any Soulsborne like. Your stamina is gonna deplete very fast. You see, I had to stand there sometimes. I do one hit. And my bar is pretty good for the level I'm at, right? I'm at level 11. I only get a total of 4 or 5 hits. And that's mostly if I did not run. And you see, we beat the crap out of that dude. Creed, what is good? Creed, how are you doing? How are you doing? So right here, right? So look, this the one I picked right here. Shortens the character skill cooldown. You need that cooldown on your ultimate attacks. So now we going to the third day. We're going to the third day. I know I pretty much skipped over the first day because I didn't record that far or whatnot. But I only went back 30 minutes, so this is 30 minutes of glorious gameplay right here. But I will do this though. I am going to go back, I'm probably going to stream on PlayStation later on tonight. And so we can do the second boss. But so right here, right? You pretty much, they giving you a last chance prep or whatever. And so you got your grace over there, you got the little skill ornament part on the side where you can level up your weapons, and you have the merchant. All this right here is the build up towards the end of your run. I'm just literally going through, looking at everything that I need to make sure I'm fully prepared for the battle that is about to happen. Being that this wolf did beat me down several times, I got 20 hours in the game, and I just beat him yesterday. Crazy work. I don't want to hear nobody, oh, well, I beat that boss. I don't want to hear your goddamn story. I don't want to hear your damn story. You know what I'm saying? Damn it, this is my story. And y'all taking a journey with me. And I'm okay with that. Because I know there's people out there that's better Souls-like players than I am. I don't care, but we gonna get it together. And see right here, you use all your buffs. I even put the magic on the sword. I already ate the pawn, or I just ate it. And then I'm looking for, I think I already ate the flesh. So like I say, with them little warming nuggets, you drop those down to heal over time. And your teammates can get off of it too. But this boss is so annoying, and it's going to be the first boss. That just lets me know the other 7 bosses is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. And then I also heard that they are bringing Gale in. If you don't know who Gale is, he is from Dark Souls 3, the last DLC. The ender of Dark Souls. At least that's what we think. But anyway, let's get back to this. So this dude right here, right? When you beat him down so bad, you see that perfect clutch hit? Jump, smack him in the face, then reposted his ass. But he's not taking him out. His health pool is thick. Got a thick ass health pool, like damn Sam. Thick. But anyway, I had to throw that out in there. I had to throw that in there. Sam with the gifted sub. Appreciate that gifted sub, bro. God damn. But yeah, man. What is she doing there? But now, so, but yeah, man. I think because of the way I got my mic. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm curved the right way. But anyway, if you gotta do your ultimate attack, do your ultimate attack to revive your friend. Because I found that way is easier. Because you got two moves for your character. He got the punch in the headbutt, and he got the totem that he brings up. Oh, that Creed with the biddies got started that damn hype train. That's what I'm talking about. I would do my alerts, but I gotta go click on stuff. I'm just gonna add them alerts on later on. But yeah. What you talking about? Stop it. No, you stop it. Ha. But yeah, you see how we rocking them. Let's get to that face. anytime you see some golden stuff coming from someone on their body, run to that mug and beat it down. But see, this is what he does right here, right? This is what this guy does. This dude, literally, when he's about to get beat down, he literally break himself apart. Punk fight. That's what I call it. You punk fight. You keep doing the same freaking move over and over. But see, we working on him though. We working on him. We beating his back in. But like I say, I told you, I didn't have right here at this point in time of this run, I felt like we was gonna lose. And I know that's messed up to say, but I felt like we was gonna lose for the simple fact that he went down. Yeah, he went down, and I was kind of like, dang. And then I went down, so I didn't think that I was gonna make it. I didn't think I was gonna make it because of the fact he went down, but we clutched up together. And so sometimes with that totem, right? Sometimes with that totem, the boss either be inside of the totem or we be inside of the totem. And I was trying my hardest to get him up, but like I was telling you, that the swinging, the stamina is crazy. But we got him low though. We got him low. And see, this is where, this right here is where you always got to have some kind of confidence within yourself and your team. Because like I say, the mage went down, but we was over there rocking. So what I decided to do was to pull them towards me, but he did his ultimate attack. So now with him in the air like that, because they can get up there, because you see them just shoot that fire. But we just came in clutch and boom! Get out of here! Get out! So yeah, boom, there it is. We did it. We did it. So now I done acquired the Trace of Night. You know what I'm saying? So now I qualify for everything else to come. Everything else to come. And you know, I made sure I had to show them myself that was me, my actual gameplay. Because you know, a lot of people be like, oh, that ain't you, blah, blah, blah. And I have a lot of customers